does this every Friday.
Everybody has to win a title to get to the Firestone. Pete Weber standing on the threshold of bowling's best reward, the Firestone Tournament Champion.
Leaving another 10 pin. I'll tell you, there are two people in our truck today that never left us in the lurch, never left us any 10 pins or splits, and I'm speaking of our two producers. Carol Letty, observing today, and the great Peter Lasser, doing as done so often, bringing you all great coverage. The two of them, we salute them. What a joy to work with them.
Now, Jim Murdershaw strike up in the 8th. Must strike on this ball to have any chance. If he doesn't strike, Pete Weber, lock winner. Somebody in the crowd yelled at Chris, "Come on, Jim, stay alive." That 10 pin ended any doubts on who was going to win the Firestone. Pete Weber has done at the age of 24 what Dick Weber Sr. could not do in his whole career, and that's snap off a Firestone Tournament of Champions. Tears coming into his eyes. It's nice to win it early. Just enjoy a few moments right there in front of 20 million people.
And he wins his 10th title, youngest ever to win that money. And his total earnings for this year, $149,825. Pete Weber does it.
Two, baby!
The pressure showing up, pressure on Daddy's face. He knows how to keep score. Pete Weber going at a 2:05 pace with this conversion. Marshall Holman a potential 2:03. The title is still up for grabs.
There it is again. Name of the game, the 10 pin.
Weber knows who won the match.
So it's a second major for this thin, trim 25-year-old from Folsom, Missouri, joining his father as the United States Open champion to go along with his Firestone. What a win for Pete Weber. Chance to be one of only three to win the U.S. Open, the Firestone, and this championship. There he was back in his tempo.
Peter is the tournament leader. He made the decision to finish on the left-hand lane in the clutch, and there he is right now. The best shot he has thrown so far in the match, there's no doubt. He knows they're all going down on this shot. And for Pete Weber to win the Triple Crown, he can take it all himself right now with 2 strikes. If he strikes in the 10th and 11th, he will shut out Dave Ferraro. 2 strikes, nothing Ferraro can do.
He's 4 lanes off to the left. Pete Weber, can you imagine in Florissant, Missouri, Bo, what's going on? Juanita and Dick Weber, his parents.
Well, the first man in almost a decade to have a chance to win the Triple Crown, Chris. Pete Weber stands on the approach, 11th frame. And really a lifetime of training and practice for Weber will be measured on this shot.
And the skaters to follow in Wide World of Sports. Won the big ones. That's why it's the Challenge of Champions. A 9 pin.
It is not over. Pete Weber will finish 221. Ferraro will need 2 strikes and 6 to become the PBA national champion.
As you pointed out, Bo, Dave would be the one that you might send up on the approach if you needed that.
The last time Ferraro was in this situation was in Cleveland, Ohio, against Brian Voss, the defending champion in this tournament. Needed 2 strikes, doubled in the 10th, defeated Voss 211 to 204. the same kind of results would bring him his first major title. Needs this strike.
Just perfect.
The only thing that went through Dave Ferraro's mind as he walked back off the approach was an eye-to-eye meet with his wife, Gloria. Everybody here knows the situation. The 6 pins are secondary. He'll get the 6. He must strike to become the national champion.
He has bowled a 221, Weber.
Pete Weber will wear the Triple Crown ring. One of only 3. Joins Billy Hardwick, Johnny Petraglia. A tough break, leaving the 6th in. David Ferraro. Pete Weber.
4 years, baby, 4 years!
Remember how well Ron Palumbi bowled last year, 269 to capture the title for the U.S. Open, the championship game.
Keeps mowing him down. Opened with a in the first frame and strikes the rest of the way. And a winner.
It's interesting. Pete Weber is going to win. He's cashed 14 of 14. He'll go to the Firestone 15. He'll serve his 6-month suspension, and he still feels that he has a chance for Player of the Year if he comes back in the fall strike.
See you next week in Windsor Locks, Connecticut.
The executive producer of ABC Sports' presentation of the Professional Bowlers Tour is Jeffrey Mason. Produced by Carol Letty. Directed by Larry Camp.
Harry just wants a chance. A lot of room. He's happy with just that. He says, I can make that. Made it twice already this game, and I can make it. But he's got to. If he doesn't make it, Sullins could stand up in the 10th frame and get 2 in the 10th and win this title. Steal it, actually. Very little time.
Hard and straight. But that right there is what you pay for. When you put your money down, you can to throw a shot, hit the pocket, or throw a quality shot like that when a title is on the line, and leave a 10-pin, walk up there and just drill it. I mean, that's what it's all about out here. I mean, that's serious pressure.
That's a Weber.
Yeah. Well, that's a winner. I mean, no matter who it is, when you see that, that's professional bowling at its finest. That's not an easy thing to do. Pete taking a good look at the board.
He needs 5, 6.
Johnny Petraglia, our statistician this week, PBA Hall of Famer, says he needs half a dozen to lock it up. And a strike will do just fine. Harry Sullins, a gutsy performance. He hung in there to the bitter end and had an outside chance, but Pete Weber comes away with the Bud Light Touring Players Championship with a wonderful 219 game.